So his body measurement is 41. I mean, the widest part of his body is 41. 41 plus 3 inches. That 3 inches is for the freeness in the body, because shirt is not just like gown or a dress that have zip. So it needs to be free a little, so that the zip, the button will not be opening when the person wears. It will be fitted but still comfortable. So 3 inches for freeness, and then I will divide everything into 4. That's 11. 41 plus 3, that's 44. 44 divided by 4, that's 11. Now I'm going to add 1 inch for sewing and weaving allowance. Okay, so that's my total measurement for the back measurement. For the length of the shirt is 32. 32 plus 1.5. I'll use half inch to join it at the shoulder, and the remaining 1 inch to weave and to fold it at the down part. So that's making 33.5 for the length. So my total fabric is 24 inches for the back, while for the front 26.5. The two are on fold. 24 inches on fold for the back panel, 26.5 on fold for the front panel. Let me use this medium to tell you to kindly subscribe to this channel so that you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. I usually drop business tips and fashion tutorial on dresses and on headwears. Thank you for doing so. I'm going to use the back line to measure it. I'm using 2.7 inches, 2.75 inches. That's 2.5 quarter by 0.75. That's half and quarter. The wideness is 2.75. The depth is 0.75, not up to 1 inches. Then I'll connect it like so. I'll cuff it out like that. Don't forget to measure your back measurements. His back is 19 inches. 19 divided by 2, that's 9.5. That's what I'll measure from the back. You notice that I left the 2.5 button allowance. I did not include it. So that's 9.5. On that 9.5, I'll come down for my armhole. I'll measure half inch for armhole slope, from shoulder slope. I'll connect it down to the neckline. Then from that point, that's my half inch. Okay, now so from that shoulder slope, I'll measure the same 9 for the armhole. On that same line, the measurement from my shoulder to 9 inches, I'm going to measure his full body. The normal full body, his body measurement is 40. 40 divided by 4, that's 10 point quarter. So I'll try to sketch out straight line on that exact body measurement. I added an allowance to it, so that's what I will use to cuff it out. The straight line is for me to get the exact body measurement. You can see it. I use the straight line to get the exact body measurement. Now I will now cuff it out today, all the allowance that I added. So I'll cuff it out like so, then I'll cut it. Cut it now. I just remove the back. I'll move on to the front panel. I will fold out the 2.5 inches that is meant for button allowance. I'll fold it out like so. You can actually use iron to hold it down because it's vintage material. It can slip easily. So the depth I'll be using for front will be 2.75. 2.75. Okay? Because it's marker, I don't want it to be too deep. I want people to also see it. Okay? So I'll connect it with cuff. As you see me do like this, cuff like round, as if I'm forming round shape. So after cutting it out, you notch the button allowance. You notch that 2.5. Make sure you confirm that it's not more than 2.5 and it's not less than 2.5, or else it will affect the overall outcome. I'm just trying to set it there. Then I'll open that line to open the front into two. Just watch what I'm doing. I'll open the front into two equal parts along that 2.5. I've already notched the 2.5. I'll notch it at the very center that share it into two equal parts. I'll add stay to the front panel, the button allowance, the part that has 2.5. So I'll add the stay exactly of 2.5 on both sides, 2.5 on the left part and 2.5 stay on the right part. I'll use iron to gum it down. Don't forget the shiny part is where you will place on your fabric when you are gumming stay onto your fabric. That's why I said this tutorial is majorly for beginners. So it's majorly for beginners, those that are just learning. So the next thing is to go on to sew. You place the back panel down, then place the two front panel such that the front rhyme with the back. You see the armhole is rhyme. See the sides rhyme. That's how you will know if what you are doing is correct. So we'll go ahead to sew the shoulder to join. Oh, sorry, I went back to sew the two sides. So everything lay like that. You can use pin to hold the middle so that you'll be sure that everything is set. The front panel is not wider than the back panel. You can see how it's neat. Now it's time to shape the hem part. If you notice the shirt, it has cuff at the down part. If you don't want it, you may not go ahead to do that, but it usually give it a kind of another beauty, adding cuff to the hem of the shirt. So that's what I want to do now. I'll just go to the you say I folded the shirt, then on the side I measure like 3 inches and connect it to the middle of the down part. So you just watch what I'm doing, you will understand. 3 to 4 inches is okay. Mark it and connect it to the middle of the hem. The middle of the hem, connect it with curve and cut it out. That will give you the shape that you want. So I open up the neck. From the center, and I will measure accurately from that center of the front round the neckline. I should get something around 16 inches. If it's more than 16 inches, between 16 and 17, if it's more than 16 inches, then I'll need to hold it the shoulder to make sure the neck is not too wide, because if it's too wide, the collar will not sit well. It will be too wide. It will not look smart. So I will hold the shoulder if it's too much. If it's not too much, I'll go ahead and use it to cut the stake. To cut the stake for the collar, which is exactly 17 inches that I measure from the neckline. I'll mark it straight down like so, and I will cut the rectangular shape out. So after that, I'll fold it into two and then measure 1 inch inside and 1 inch up. Just follow what I'm doing, you will understand. I just try to measure out the distance of my button allowance. I'll show you the clear picture. Just watch what I'm doing. 1 inch inside, 1 inch upward. Connect it and shape it with curve. I'm still going to show you on the camera very well. Curve it out at the edge like so. Curve it out. Then from that 1/4 inch, extend the line upward, not too straight and not too wide, like this. Do the same for the second one. You cut it exactly the way you cut the first one. The normal round neckline, then by 3 inches, you shape it out based on the picture that I showed you the previous time. You go in by 1/4 inch, then you connect it up with slant line. Use the stay to cut out the fabric and leave 1/2 inch round it. Leave 1/2 inch round. Place it on the fabric and gum it with iron. Don't forget to use the shiny parts of the stay directly on the fabric and use iron to gum it together. Now, once you are through with gumming the stay, sew it from the beginning. Just watch what I'm doing. Sew it from here round. When you get to the sharp edge, you turn your hand, sew it around like that, leaving only the down part. It's only the down part that you will not sew. To attach the collar to the shirt, start from the front, notch your center of the shirt to be ensured that everything is right. Notch the center of your shirt, then start fixing the corner from the front, the collar from the front. Firstly, fix the front, the left part and the right part. Fix the collar, then go to the middle and fix center to the center. This is done to ensure that everything is right. You sew center to center, the front edge, the left side and the right side. So you fix it round. You can see that I firstly fix the one from the wrong side. So the next thing is to fix, I fix it round. So the next thing is to fix the other part from the right side. And so mark out your button with 3 inches difference or 3.5 inches difference down. The armhole is 11 and the sleeve length is 11 too, but I will have 2.5 inches. I will use 2 to fold it and I will use half to join the sleeve to the shirt. So you fix your sleeve and sew it smoothly like so and finish it up. After then, you do your buttonhole, fix your button and you are good to go.